Capricorn, how are we today? Just doing our weekly reading. This week we are doing the monthly readings. Okay, so looking ahead at February and what is in store. Okay, please subscribe to the channel. I do really appreciate that. Every little bit really does help out. So every like, comment, and subscribe, being such a small channel, really does mean the world to me, guys. So thank you so much. This week we have the Cosmic Messages Oracle. I have the Soul's Journey lesson cards. The Lenormand deck I'm using this week, we have the Gilded Reverie Lenormand, as well as the Sweet Love Tea Oracle. All right, so getting into it for you, Capricorn, starting off with a bit of an overview affirmation message for Capricorn. February 2025 for Capricorn Collective. Capricorn, look around and find some signs. The universe is speaking to you. Has a lot to say. It definitely has a lot to say. I will grab some cards and see if we can delve into some signs that might stick out for you personally, Capricorn. I have received that card for quite a lot of people this week, actually. Stop pushing against what is. Align with it and move on. Acceptance. Stop pushing against what is. Okay, so needing to really accept how the way that things currently are. You know, so we're not looking to the past at the way that things have been. We're not looking to the future where it's the potential of what could be. We need to really just focus on, hang on, what actually exists right here, right now for me. I need to, accept that. However, I have to, I kind of feel for a lot of you here, Capricorn, and it's talking about balance. So it's not necessarily like it's aligning with it. So it's not necessarily it's like that there's an old song, forgiven but not forgotten. All right. So you're at the moment you're not forgiving and you're not forgetting at all. But you need to forgive that this is not how things are right now. That's not how things are. Doesn't mean that you have to forget it. Doesn't, whether this is something from for some of you, it's something from the past that you're wanting to go back to. And for others of you, this is something from the future that you're wanting to get to. But neither of those things exist right here, right now. And so there's a level of acceptance that you need to come to terms with here, Capricorn. There are signs around you and synchronicities for you here as well, Capricorn, that the universe is trying to get through to you and trying to push you in the right direction. A lot of the time when people are seeing signs around them, it does show itself in those synchronicities, like, the repeated numbers and that sort of stuff. Songs repeating constantly. Every time you go somewhere, you hear the same song or you see the same word or you're drawn to the exact same things here and there. Like, sometimes people are drawn to a specific flower and everywhere they go, that's all they see. Sometimes it's like a color or a word or a phrase. And, a lot of people see things like, butterflies, feathers, leaves falling in front of your face, right at the right moment to guide you in, a certain thought pattern, because it's what you're thinking and feeling when those things occur. That's kind of important, especially when it comes to your intuition. So it's kind of that energy of, if you're someone who's very attracted to a certain type of bird, we'll just go with like a bird with blue feathers, right? So you're walking down the street and you're like, your intuition says to you, I think at this next street we might turn left instead of right today. And normally I turn right, but today I'm going to turn left. And your intuition is like, I don't know why I'm going to do this. I'm just feeling drawn to go left today. And then all of a sudden, the next step you take, you look down and there's a blue feather just sitting right in your path. That's confirmation to you that go left. Your intuition is trying to push you in the right direction here. Any specific signs Capricorn needs to be keeping an eye out for in February? Any specific signs we can let Capricorn be aware of for February, please? Legit, very, very obvious for you, Capricorn, because, you know, it says, look around and find some signs. The universe is speaking to you. We have the compass, which I was just talking about, following your inner compass, trusting your intuition a little bit more during February. For some of you, there may be some sort of actual, you know, directive within you, north, 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 you know, because a compass always goes north, right? It's true north, true north. Or compasses, or, you know, for some reason pirates come through with that as well. I don't know why I get pirates with compasses, but true north, north coming through. I am hearing a helicopter right now as well, so I don't know whether you can hear that. It may be, you know, quite loud in the background there. So if you can hear that, I am sorry for the interruption. I am right near a hospital, so it is actually, you know, occasionally I do hear the chopper going overhead, landing at the hospital. So you know, the universe is speaking to it. It's literally putting the compass inside you and pointing it towards north. So it's literally pointing you in the right direction here, and your intuition knows. Helicopters may be important as well, you know, with that coming through. But then, you know, the universe is speaking to you, and we have the letter, which is the card of communication. This is messages. This is, you know, emails, texts, phone calls, talking to people in person, conversations, communication. So that's going to be, you know, the universe is legitimately sending you messages. So I don't know how that's going to play out for you, Capricorn. Maybe you guys are a little bit like me, because I'm a Capricorn as well. So I feel like I say that every single Capricorn video, and I'm sorry if you've heard me say that a million times already, and you're like, yeah, I know. But like you know, I like the universe legitimately speaks to me. So sometimes, you know, the way that you know, spiritual skills, they work differently for everybody. So, you know, you may get strong feelings. You know, you may actually hear words that you know that they're not yours within your own self. There's a lot of different things, you know, a lot of different ways the universe likes to speak to people. But I do feel it's like it's going to be some sort of message. It's like I feel like written messages for you, Capricorn, like text, not necessarily text messages, although that could be relevant here as well. But text, like words on the page or on the device, or, you know, written down, feels like the signs for you this month. So, you know, if you're out and about and you're randomly seeing, you know, like, I'm just getting, because you know how you randomly, like, sometimes you'll be at the shops and you'll see like someone's dropped their shopping list. Pick it up. I don't know why that's feeling important, but there might be. It's like something is written on the back of something, or like you're handed a business card and there's like something written on the back of it, or a word written on a shopping list randomly that you're like, that's somehow relevant to you, or somehow assigned to you, that this is where north is, Capricorn. You know, I feel like for some of you, I'm even getting that you are literally going to hear the words that you know, if you're going the wrong direction, you may literally, it'll be like you think you heard someone yell out, "Stop!" and you look around and there's nobody there. That, I think for some of you, it may be that obvious of a sign. All right. So, and I know, the Capricorn collective that I pick up on frequently, you guys have definitely been ascending in some way, shape, or form. You have a lot more. Oh, I've got a lot of empath Capricorns in the collective. I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. So yeah, that's very Capricorn energy anyway. That being very, trying to see things objectively, like looking at both sides of a situation, and trying to maintain a balanced perspective when it comes to things. That's what's starting you off for February this month. Empathy. There may be the need for you to actually try to walk in somebody else's shoes a little bit here. See somebody else's point of view, understand things from someone else's eyes. Like look at something through their eyes and their perspective. And I don't feel as though it's for them. It's not necessarily for their benefit. It's for yours, Capricorn, because it helps you see something about the situation that you maybe didn't notice at all, or the middle of February for Capricorn, please. Middle and end of February for Capricorn. I do have the health card on the bottom of the deck there, Capricorn, and I did notice earlier on the bottom of the other deck, check in with your body and release tension. So just some of you, if you know you're prone to stress-related health issues, or stress exacerbates a health issue that you have, make sure you're very careful with it this month, because we may just see a flare up for you this month with that as well. The middle of the month, we have purpose. I know what I'm here to do. I know what I am here to do. And do you know what that is? Trust the universe. Listen to the universe, because the universe is the one that wrote the fucking book. Sorry for swearing. So I try so hard to not swear. I hope YouTube doesn't cut my video or anything like that. I'll if they do, I'll have to go back and edit the word out. It just came out of me. I try so hard to not swear in the videos. I know what I'm here to do. Capricorn, you have a lot of determination, and you have the skills to back it up, and the universe knows it, and the universe is the one that wrote the storyline for you, and you're the one, even though you're reading the story, you're so cluey, you can kind of preempt what's coming up next. Your intuition is strong. Trust your intuition, Capricorn, because if you're getting tugged towards certain outcomes, and there's just a part of you that's like, I know this is going to happen this way, and I know that's going to happen. I know that's going to happen. Trust it, because it probably is going to happen. You know more than you realize. You know more than you realize. And very interestingly, even though the keyword on this particular card, it's not necessarily as much to do with your storyline, but we have the indecision card, which does say, I use my intuition in all aspects of my life. So, we see you walking here with purpose, and every time that you're faced with indecision, using your intuition, and it's going to guide you. Also, once again, very important to try to see things from multiple perspectives, not just your own. Especially too, I'm getting Capricorn, you probably have a tendency to try to see things from a very logical, rational perspective. Yeah. Um, Make sure you're taking into account and balancing that out with the emotional perspective, the vulnerability stuff and the sensitive stuff. Make sure you're balancing it all out and looking at all sides of the story, not just one little perspective. It's like those books where you get the story told to you from multiple characters. That's what you're kind of needing to do for yourself at the moment, Capricorn, is go, well, I know my purpose. I know my part of the story. This is what's happened in my story. Wonder what that looks like from that character's perspective. What do I look like from that character's perspective? And how does the story look from their perspective? And how did that situation or whatever, how did that play out for their perspective? And it may be a fun little exercise for some of you, because if you're anything like me, like you might even go off in a tangent and write out a whole play about it from all the characters' perspectives. So I just feel as though for a lot of you that may actually really help you, is to think about the events this month as a storyline. We're living the Truman Show these days, yeah. I think everyone has those moments where, oh, it's the Truman Show. Embrace it a little bit this month, Capricorn, and sit down and think about what's the script of from my perspective, what would the script say, and from a different character, what would their character perspective be, I feel like that may really help you intuitively know like where the story's going next as well, and what you need to do in order to twist the story and get those plot twists that you want coming in for you here, Capricorn. Anything else Capricorn needs to know for February? Any clarity you want to offer on this message for Capricorn, or anything else Capricorn needs to know? Anything of importance happening around Capricorn energy in February 2025? Yeah, okay, I get it. But like secondary messages then. Sorry. The universe is speaking to you. Saying all Capricorn needs to know this month is just listen to their intuition. Just do what their heart tells them. Follow their heart. Follow their inner guidance. It's kind of a little bit like the universe going, Capricorn, listen to me. Listen to me. I keep getting all these random like movie references and stuff for you, Capricorn, and that was actually like Kimmy, listen to me. It's an Australian show called Kath and Kim. If you know, you know. If you really want to understand the Australian bogans, and that's actually probably like the real Aussie accent too. Because most Australians, we end up having that like a little bit of in like UK or Americanized way of speaking. Even like to us anyway, we do. But Kath and Kim is very Australian, and that's probably like the true Aussie accent comes through strong in that particular TV series. It's a comedy, and it's actually like very Aussie humor. It's I recommend it. I haven't actually watched a majority of it, but I do recommend it. It's like a bit of a cult classic here in Australia. Um, anyway, that's what I mean. It's putting me off track because that's the main message for you, Capricorn. Listen to me. The universe wants you to listen to your intuition. The universe is like, it's me. Hi, it's me. Listen. Are you listening? Okay, secondary message for Capricorn. Anything else for Capricorn, please? February 2025. I'm just intuitively sort of feeling here, Capricorn, too, that there's something big. And yeah, okay, thanks. Thanks. Thanks so much. What it's just shown me. We have the snake energy coming through first here, Capricorn, which it's not clarifying which message of that snake energy we're looking at. The snake energy can actually go both ways. It can talk about a Scorpio. It can talk about somebody around you who is being a bit sneaky, deceptive, potential betrayals. I don't really feel like it's that, but I feel like it's more along the lines of like delusions, like illusion, deceptive energy, but it's not a specific person. It's kind of like the universe is saying, do you know what? I'm going to move in the shadows. The universe is like, I move in the shadows. So you might think you know what's about to happen, Capricorn, but that's an illusion. It can also talk about hookups in like physical short-term flings, very passion, very desire, very tempting. It can also talk about, finding other ways around things as well. So, if the direct approach isn't working for you, to, snake your way around it. It doesn't want to tell me. We have the dice coming through there as well. It's like, take a chance, roll up, roll the dice, see where your fate lies, see where your fate rolls you. For those of you who are on a spiritual journey and you are moving up in, your own personal advancement and developing skills, and some of you are outright going to be hearing, messages outright from the universe soon, if you're not already. Something you need to know about, God, the universe, spirit, whatever you want to call it. Got jokes, baby. Got jokes. Funny. Likes playing with us sometimes. Not gonna lie. It's not in a negative way. It's like funny. It's like funny, but it's like, sometimes we fight about it when it's not fully clear. Because the universe is just like, I'm just going to move in the shadows, and I'm just going to tell you that you can roll the dice, make sure you take a chance, make sure you listen to your intuition and just, chuck your dice in, Capricorn, and just see where they lay, see where they land. Cross that bridge when you get to it. I got this in a personal reading today as well, actually, this card a lot of the time can talk about a lot more than what it's saying today. Today it's just saying, yeah, cross that bridge when you get to it. Don't worry about it. Just worry about it when you get there. You're not there yet. Don't worry about it yet. And then when I look at the hidden energy in the bottom of the deck, divine timing, happiness, though. Okay, when I picked up the deck, it kind of I kind of picked it up like that, so I could see happiness hiding there in the background. Okay, so it's all in the pursuit of happiness, Capricorn. There is happiness here, but divine timing. The universe will take you there when it's ready to take you there. You'll be right. But don't worry, there's happiness. Like everything will come to light when it's supposed to. Cross that bridge when you get to it. Don't forget to roll your dice and see, and we'll see where they go. Oh my gosh. Okay, can we please give Capricorn some messages in regard to love and romance, please? Okay. The energy is like around you at the moment, Capricorn. It's very playful, very like Capricorn needs to lighten up. So we're gonna have jokes. We're gonna have jokes. And Capricorn needs to see our perspective of jokes. I'm open to seeing both sides of a situation. Stop being so serious. See the lighter side of it all, Capricorn. I'm not gonna lie. Love and romance for Capricorn in February. Love and romance for Capricorn in February. So I'm just kind of picking out too that, because your intuition's so strong this month, and because the universe has got jokes this month, I just want to say, Capricorn, keep an eye out. Keep an eye out, because it's like usually it looks a bit like karma when it happens, yeah? But it's like you'll see something. You'll be privy to something this month. The universe is going to show you something along the way that it'll either be like super special, super like something that just instantly melts your heart and makes you happy, or it's going to be something absolutely hilarious. And it's going to be something like karma. I can't remember who else got a similar message. But it's going to be something like, it might have been, no, I can't remember who got that message, but it looks like karma, right? Like you see someone do something really silly or really dumb, and then straight away they get like universal payback for that. So it's like the F around and find out energy, like they F around and then they find out straight away. So it's like I can only think of really like bad examples, but because for you it's going to be really funny. It's going to be really funny, like you see someone in a store, and they try to like steal something, right? And they're trying to steal a lolly from the shelf, right? And they steal a lolly and they pop it in their mouth and they eat it, and it's like, they stole it because whatever. And then like just randomly out of nowhere the whole shelf falls on them. That actually reminds me of what happened to me yesterday when I was in the store, because I was with my son and we were like standing in the middle of the aisle, in the the lolly section, because I was looking for fudge and I could not find it anywhere. And so I was sort of saying, well, if I can't find the fudge that I'm looking for, where's the cheapo lolly version that, the little caramel, what are they called? Jersey caramels. So I started looking for those, going, well, if I can't get proper fudge, I'm just going to get those, and that'll scratch the itch. And I said it out loud to my son. Well, I don't think they even sell the caramels. And like a packet of licorice from the top shelf literally like threw itself at me, and there was like no one else in the aisle other than me and my son, and we were both not near the shelf, but it was the brand name of the licorice, and it was kind of saying, Michelle, this brand name, you have to go to this store if you want proper fudge. Go to that store, which was like, I didn't end up doing it. So I'll probably do it tomorrow. Because I'm like, I don't know, I've just got a craving for fudge this week. But yeah, like literally threw at the licorice at me. It was just one of them random things where it was like, right as I said something and I was asking like a question, well, where's the caramel? It like answered me straight away by throwing licorice at me. And I was like, well, licorice and fudge are two completely different things. But then I realized, oh, you're probably right. That particular store, because it was, I don't know if it's just an Australian brand or if you have it elsewhere, but it's the Darryl Lee chocolates. But you know, they sell them in the grocery store, and that's where we were, in the grocery store. But we actually have a Darryl Lee store, you know, on the other side of the shopping centre. So I was like, oh, thank you. Like, it's the store. That's where I should go if I want to get that product. That I'll definitely be able to get it there. So the universe has jokes sometimes, and it's like, you know, pay attention to the signs. It really is trying to talk to you a lot of the time, you know. Okay, sorry, off track again. The messages really don't want to be given to you other than follow your intuition, Capricorn. Love and romance for Capricorn. So you know, you're more than welcome to check your other placements as well, Capricorn. Love and romance for Capricorn in February. Can I please have at least 3 cards for Capricorn? Love and romance for Capricorn in February 2025. Starting off with distance here, Capricorn. You know, the long haul, out of touch, challenges that create space between you and your connection. So are you already at a distance, whether physically or emotionally, with somebody, Capricorn? Or is this just letting us know that there is still a little bit of track to cover yet, a little bit of, you know, path to walk before we are, you know, closing in on love a little bit here? We do have Sweet Allure coming through. Doesn't that look like, what's her name? Dakota Fanning. Embrace the unknown and let love bloom on its own. So trusting your intuition once again. Mystery, believe, let go. So let go of the need to, you know, have the stop pushing against what is and align with it and move on. Just believe that it's going to be there for you, that the allure of love is sweet, and if you let it bloom on its own, it will be so much sweeter. Sweet home. Making a good home life or settling down, marriage and lasting love. The house imagery quite often talks about security, stability as well. So family life as well. So for some of you, you may just be focusing on family at the moment more so than love. So you may be focusing on, you know, like family love rather than romantic love. But eventually we do see, you know, strong, everlasting type connections here that do give you that sense of home, that sense of security and, you know, settling down type of energy there as well. But letting it happen on its own course. Divine timing. Cross that bridge when we get to it, Capricorn. So that's what we have for you. There's, you know, sorry if that's not as in depth as it could have, would have, should have been. It is what it is. That's what we have for you today, Capricorn. You are more than welcome to check your other placements, of course. Please subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all again soon.